I did not like season 2 of Daredevil. I just didn't. I don't know what it is. And I went back and watched the previous season, and I kind of figured it out. It's the exact same thing. That's what I feel like it had done. It was just, okay, so we put Fisk in jail. Alright, that happened. And we're going to introduce the Punisher. First of all, maybe I'm the only one here. I love Marvel. Love it to death. I will defend it to the grave. This Punisher, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling this Punisher at all. Maybe because he wasn't really the Punisher. Maybe they're trying to approach him in a more Frank Castle kind of way. I heard the name Frank Castle too much. I wanted to hear more Punisher. And I wanted to see that damn costume. Hell of a lot more. So, I don't know. And of course, you got, what's her name, the female role, doing the exact same thing that she did last season. And hey, look at that. She figured out something near the end that kind of tied into what was probably already going to be solved with the existence of the main characters just regularly doing their thing. They introduced Elektra, which was, it was alright. We got a little backstory to, Matt, which we didn't have before, which was like, oh yeah, he used to live an almost criminal lifestyle, so he was in I don't get what the whole thing is with Daredevil, like, my family, we have demons inside of us, and like they're apparently like over the top, like, okay, every once in a while you beat the crap out of a guy more than you should, but you're not gonna turn into a freaking villain because of it. Like, come on, really? I feel that he's the kind of that edgy, overzealous, oh, woe is me kind of, character, where he's just kind of like beating himself over shit that he thinks is up with him and his family and his father and everything. Like, I just don't get it. I hate things about characters that don't seem apparent or aren't like real enough, believable enough, that they just drag out and drag out and drag out. And I feel like in this season, the whole addition of Elektra, and us showing flashbacks of his life when he met her, like, oh yeah, he could have been evil. Well, yeah, but when it came to the point in which he was actually going to kill somebody, he went, nope, nah, which, he didn't even, like, consider it. Good. Then he has no worry about becoming a bad person. None whatsoever. He didn't even, like, think about it. He was just like, and then, like, backed off from it. And then she was like, oh, okay, fuck you. So, I don't get what the whole thing is, dragging out the constant, I might be evil, I might be evil, I might be... And then, of course, here comes the Punisher to usher in a whole new grasp on it. What you do is wrong, and what I do is right. And then they have a whole moral, pissing contest at the top of some building with Matt tied up, which, finally, we were given a character that could actually subdue and kick Matt's ass. Besides, like groups and groups and groups of ninjas. I'm not a fan of the whole ninja things, which I know that's the whole point of Daredevil. It's ninjas and assassins and shit. Maybe Daredevil's just not my superhero. Perhaps. I was way, 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 way more into Jessica Jones. Love that show. I thought it was fantastic. I love the 10th Doctor as... I'm sorry. David Tennant. Love David Tennant as the Purple Man. Or Kilgrave. Which, I love how they draw attention to that. Kilgrave. Like, could you have picked a more supervillain name? But getting back to Daredevil, I'm just not a fan. I just didn't like season 2. The addition of all these new characters is like, okay, yeah, at least we get, like, Marvel movie universe versions of them, but outside of that, they're gone now. Elektra's, I guess, gone back into hiding, and now Punisher's going to be working in the shadows for Fisk, which, God knows why I picture him as the person to kill him the second he gets out, because Fisk has already tried to kill the Punisher once, which, I love that whole scene with the Punisher in the cell, and everyone attacks him. It's like a jail thing, and he just fucking kills everyone. It's beautiful. But aside from that, I don't know, generic, looks like a complete reconstruction of the first season with some new scenes and shit added over it. Characters do the same things. I swear they have the same conversations. The only thing that I really notice is Matt's relationship with Foggy and Karen, I think it is, just dwindling and dwindling and dwindling until at the end of this season, Foggy's just like, you know what, Matt? Fuck you, and completely backs off. So now they're all but destroyed. Like, they played with that in the first season, like, oh, we're so distant, and then they, get back together in the end. Whereas in this one, everything is just fucking tarnished. Everything is gone. And I'm not sure if the new show, I think it's Defenders out. The Defenders with Iron Fist, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage. I'm not sure if Daredevil's going to be joining that. I never really read the original comics or saw the trailer on that. Maybe he's going to be in that. I definitely like to see way more tie-ins with the movies, way more tie-ins with possibly Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I watched that. The newer season started to get a little I don't know what it is. Do you know what it is about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. May. I don't give a shit about May or Skye anymore. I don't know what it is. I'm sorry. No. Let me revise that. I don't give a shit about any of the main characters anymore. I don't know what happened. I just stopped caring completely. I mean, I'll watch the show. I'll enjoy the show. I like Coulson's, what's going on with Coulson and all that shit, but the main characters, the Scottish-Irish couple whose names totally escape me, Skye, May, everyone else, I just stopped caring. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the writing, maybe it's the recycling. I feel a lot of these shows, when they make another season to add on, it's just the season, all the conflicts just kind of redone in the same areas at the same times, just different characters, different dialogue, and that's it. Other than that, the total premise is just recycled. Which, hey, I don't know, if it brings the people coming back, Marvel, that's fine. I don't really have anything against that. I mean, just ruins my viewing of it, but I got weird taste. I got very weird taste. Getting back to Daredevil Season 2, wasn't big. I'm hoping for something different with the third season. I know half the people I listen to are losing their minds over, oh my god, it's the greatest season ever. Did you see Punisher? He was amazing. Not a fan. Nah, I wasn't big on it. I mean, the guy that got to play Punisher, dude from Walking Dead, or like the first couple episodes of Walking Dead, I thought he was okay. He's alright. I don't know why every time I see that, every single time I see someone play in Punisher, I always think they could have gotten someone else. No matter who they pick, though, it's like that's just me personally, I feel like I'm never happy with a Punisher. Like, they could have got someone else, they could have gotten this guy, they could have got this guy. And even if they were to get a guy that I thought fit it, and I picture him in that role, I'm like, now they could have gotten a different guy. It's like, I'm never happy with an on-screen portrayal of the Punisher. Because I don't know if it's just like the enigma of the character, his essence, that it could just be the everyman, that no exact look that they put into him will ever look good enough to me. I don't know, that's just my opinion. Like I said, weird taste, and hey, who am I to judge? So I think that's going to do it for this video, and I'll see y'all later. Feel free to subscribe, like, bitch and whine in the comments if you wish. I will totally go down there and bitch and whine with you. Yeah, and that's going to do it for this video, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye. Exit!